Advice.
Okay.
Okay. Mature. Cap put on. I was dating my hubby, and at the time, we had nothing. Especially him. He didn't have a job despite having a master's. I was working and I saw potential in him. Yo, potential. Okay. I saw potential in him. Years later, he got a job and everything was going on well. He had even furnished my house with new seats because he was working in a different country. At some point, he bought me a car. We were planning our introduction and dowry payment. Guy, hubby, and that anyway, we were planning our introduction and dowry payment. So one day he invited me for the bachelor party. So one day he invited me for the bachelor party because our dowry payment was in a few days. He got drunk and slept with a girl he met at the club. Weeks later, the lady claimed that she was pregnant. Mind you, I wasn't pregnant. My husband denied it because honestly, msichana waba probably she had other men. We called our parents and settled all of this because nilikuwa nimemkasirikia. My dowry was paid and later on was paid and late on. I am assuming later on. And later on, I got pregnant. So it means we both got pregnant in the same year. I gave birth and all was well because now my child is 4 years old. I have recently found out that my hubby is sleeping with that woman. I knew it through the wife of his best friend. Yeye ndo aliniambia my hubby told her husband. I have already asked him but anakataa. Sai ananiambia ati I just forget about it, twende out for our anniversary na amechange line yake ya simu to prove that it won't happen again. Give me advice because I am in pain, girls. Yo. Okay. Here's how I'm starting to look at life. I will sift through all the non-issues here, all of them, all the non-issues of, oh, you're in love, or you have a 4-year-old child. Those are non-issues. Your current issue now is that your partner lied to you, continued to actually have a full-on relationship with this other person behind your back, active or inactive, doesn't matter. But for you to actually sleep with someone at the bar and then later on be sleeping with them later on, it means a conversation at some point was had. Relationship develops to the point where you're like, yeah, now we're bumping uglies. So basically, your husband has been cheating on you, right? Even worse, he's been cheating on you and has the audacity to brag about it in front of his friends. Do you know how embarrassing that is? Like, I really feel embarrassed on your behalf. But because we are speaking about mature advice, let me ask you first of all, do you feel like maturity is the question here? Do you feel like maturity is the problem here? Because your husband is acting very immature himself. Not only is he sleeping with someone else, has a child with the same person, is continuing to very irresponsibly and childishly brag about it to his friends. So why are you looking to be mature about someone who clearly is being very playful about your heart and your feelings and your reputation and your respect and your dignity? Like, this person renounced, rebuked the other woman saying, oh, she's a woman from the bar. Of course, she sleeps with other people. So, this person, every time you catch him on an allegation, he finds a way to quickly resolve it. The first time, he quickly went and took you to your parents, and they sorted that out, right? The second time, he's very quickly changing his SIM card and giving you an anniversary, trip or whatever, reward to cover it up and move on really quickly. This is not a person who's willing to take accountability, and therefore I think you need to start asking yourself the question of, how far am I willing to go for this person? How much am I willing to break my back to be in this relationship with this person? What is the value of my love to this person? Because they clearly see no value in yours. What do you want to do? That is the question I would ask. What do you want to do? Because clearly all the answers are there. He's cheating on you. He has a child with someone else. He's bragging about it to your friends, which means he's demeaning you and no respect at all. And he will do anything to save face. So what are you planning on doing?
I feel like you do not let people experience consequences for disrespecting you. This person has never experienced any consequence for treating you badly. He did not experience a consequence.
Kumkasirikia is not a consequence, by the way.
Yeah, he slept with somebody while you were engaged, and there was no consequence. He just had to go and give your parents. And you know how disrespectful that is? Like, he just knew he could talk to your parents and, you know, maybe like go with an apology in the cash dollars or gifts, and all would be forgiven and swept under the rug. So like, he's just not disrespecting just you, it's you and entire family. He said, like, F you and your ancestors, F you and your whole clan. Like, he does not give a flying F about any of you. Like, this man is just living his best life. And you, despite seeing all of these red flags, despite seeing, you know, like him impregnating somebody else, you were quick to blame this other woman. You were quick to say, ni msichana wa bar. Kwani who goes to bars? Kwani you've never gone to a bar? Ni msichana wa bar. She must have slept with some other people. And also, I was also not pregnant. Can you imagine? You are mad at the wrong things. You know, you found out he impregnated somebody else, and their first thought was, but he had not impregnated me. What is wrong with you? And also seeing like the potential in this man. Like, I loved him when he had nothing. So now that he is something, I am entitled to, you know, to reap the benefits. No, you're not entitled to anything. This man is living his best life, and I would urge you to do the same. Like, you made the mistake. You had this man's child, despite him showing you everything that he was. So you are the drama, girl. Like,
yeah,
I
what do you want to do? To be
I
honest,
can't even defend you.
It's a question of what do you want to do. If you want to stay, because it doesn't matter what we tell you at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You will clearly choose this man. So why are we even here, you know, splitting hairs about, oh yeah, he did cheat on me, but he's getting me an anniversary gift, babe. You do what you want. Babe.
And he's not your husband. He is not your husband.
It's a dowry repayment. Yeah, have you signed?
Recently, even by Kenyan law, they're not acknowledging cohabitation.
Nope.
As marriage.
Come we stay, call them what they are.
So please, you're not married to this man.
You're not.
Nothing.
Unless you've gone to the AG and signed papers.
There's nothing there. Like, you're just hanging out with this man. So, achana na yeye. You can actually live without consequences.
Yep.
So, yeah. On to our